prompt engineering. Prompt engineering simply means what? Talking to an AI in the smartest way possible so that it gives you the best and most useful answers. Right? Talking to an AI in the smartest way possible so that it gives you the best and most useful what? Answers. Alright? Like I said, if you tell an AI, write about a law case, it's going to give you a general yes. But when you tell it, write about a lawsuit that took place in Port Harcourt, all right, about an election case between a particular person, particular political party and the other, right? You see that it streamlines it particularly for you and give you something that you can actually use, something that you need, right? So your prompting should be what? Precise and specific. Should be what? Precise and what? Specific. Clear and specific. Right? Your prompting should be clear and what? Specific. Tell the AI exactly what you want. Alright? Now, you can say, summarize this contract in plain English. Summarize this contract in plain English. Instead of you saying, explain this. Are we there? So be clear and specific in your prompting, right? Another one is what? Give context. Give what? Context. So AI works or performs better when it understands who you are and what you need it for. All right? Now, you're a lawyer, all right? Instead of you to go to the AI and say, give me a client contract. Okay, you can say, I am a lawyer, reviewing a client contract, summarize key risk. Are we there? You are assuming, like I gave you an acronym for prompt engineering. GRAP. G stands for what? Goal. You have to get your goal. What is the aim of what you are writing? R stands for what? Role. That is where you come in. What is your role? You are a lawyer in that context. A stands for what? Action. What action do you want that particular context to take? And P stands for what? Parameter. Parameter means what are those specific things that describe that particular action. Are we there? For instance, if you're not be saying, give Italian, maybe like for instance, let's say the text-to-text speech ChatGPT, we're telling it, give us what? A summary of a client's contract. It's very generic, very vague. But when you come down and say, I am a lawyer based in Nigeria or based in London, right? Give me or summarize, all right, a client's contract template I can use for a client. You see that it's going to break it down based on your demography, based on where you are located, all right, and give you context that will suit what you need, right? So prompting, it's very, very important. So it gives context. That is number 2. Number 3, set the tone or style. Now you can tell the AI, all right, how you want it to sound. You want it to sound professional? You want it to sound funny? You want it to sound formal? All right? Example. You can, for instance, you want to write an email to someone and you need an email copy. What do you mean email copy? Email copy means a write-up that you are going to send. All right? Now you can say, okay, you want to tell them to give you an email copy, right? Persuading your clients, all right, to subscribe to your platform. Now you are going to tell the AI, write this email in a polite and confident tone. Are we here? So you are trying to be specific, ensuring that everything you are doing is very much personalized. Okay? So number 4, specific format or length. Okay? Specific format or length. Now, you want to write an essay. about the risk taken by lawyers in Nigeria. All right. Now, every essay has a length and format. You cannot just go and you want to write this kind of essay, narrative, descriptive essay, or so you have to specifically tell the AI, right, that I want to write a narrative essay with not more than 2,500 words, professional tone, all right, in an African or Nigerian context about the challenges of lawyers. Are we there? So you see that you are breaking it down to being what? Specific. And then the length of your promptings are what? Specific. Okay? Now, another thing that you also need to do is ask your questions step by step. Now, you say, write an essay about the challenges faced by lawyers in Nigeria. You have written down. You go to the next line. Use a professional tone to describe this essay. All right? You come down again. This essay should not be more than 2,500 words. You can come down again, another line. Add or use vernaculars at points or dialogues where needed. I see that. So your prompting may not just be one paragraph. It can be a paragraph and then breakdown of other sentences, as long as they go together when it has been sent. Are we there? Then that gives you what? A good word prompting. Like I said, a good prompting should have the following: the goal, the role, the action, and the parameters. Goal, G, R, role, A, action, P, what? Parameters. Right? And the goal means, what do you want the AI to do for you? So, for example, summarize this essay. The role: who should the AI pretend to be? You are the lawyer, right? Act like a lawyer. Act like a what? A lawyer. Understand that AI have been trained with large data. So it has so many things in his head. It's not left for you to streamline those things to what you yourself need. And that is when you are not doing a very good word prompting. Action. What action do you want it to take? All right? And then parameters. What are those specific things you want to see in that particular result? So those are parameters. So these are the major things for a good prompt engineering. Do you get that? So the next part we shall be going to now is we shall go about AI use cases. Right? And we shall focus now on AI use cases in the law industry.